So thank you so much. I just want to talk with an opening comment about what's going on with the WE scandal. From the beginning, we've looked at this scandal as another element of evidence that shows that this Liberal government has made people wait, has left people behind. While we have been working for people, while we've been fighting for people as New Democrats, the Liberal government and Prime Minister Trudeau has been working behind closed doors to help out his closely connected friends. And what the evidence that's coming forward in committee has made really clear is that this was never about helping students. Instead of helping students, this was about helping close friends of the Liberal government and of Prime Minister Trudeau. And that is deeply troubling. A Prime Minister should work for people, should work for Canadians, should not be working in the interest of enriching his or her family or his or her close friends. And that's deeply concerning. Donc ce qu'on a vu dans ce scandale, c'est un gouvernement libéral qui travaille pas pour les gens, pas pour monsieur, madame, tout le monde, mais pour leurs amis proches. Et ça, c'est inacceptable. Le Premier ministre du Canada, le gouvernement du Canada doit travailler pour les gens. Et ce que ce scandale montre, en même temps qu'on, comme les néo-démocrates, travaillent pour les gens, on se bat pour les gens, on avance les enjeux pour améliorer les conditions pour les gens, en même temps, le gouvernement libéral et le Premier ministre Trudeau travaillent pour les amis proches. Et c'est inacceptable. Donc on va continuer de travailler pour les gens et on va essayer aussi de savoir c'est exactement quoi ce qui s'est passé dans ce scandale. And I'm ready for any questions you might have.
Okay, what are you hoping to hear from the PM's testimony today?
What we're looking to hear from the Prime Minister is to answer a simple question. Why was the Prime Minister in favor of helping his friends rather than helping students? What we've learned from this scandal is there was many ways to help out students. Increasing the Canada Summer Jobs Program, increasing grants, helping students that are struggling with debt. There are many ways to directly help students which were faster, more effective, and proven. Instead, the government and Prime Minister Trudeau chose to go down a path to really just help their close friends. Why did he choose to help his close friends instead of helping students who are in need of some supports?
Okay, follow-up is what was most concerning about Kilgore's testimony yesterday?
We learned a couple of things from the testimony. One of the things that we learned is that the chair of the board resigned because of the inappropriate activities, not as a normal course of action as we were led to believe initially, that this was just a normal renewal process, this was not something out of the ordinary. In fact, the chair of WE made it clear that the resignation was directly as a result of inappropriate activities, concerns around transparency, and that was very clear in the evidence. The most damning thing that we learned yesterday was that other speakers were not paid, that the Prime Minister's family was specifically paid because it was in order to lobby fundraisers, to lobby people, effectively using the family name and using connections to the Prime Minister to directly enrich the organization. And that is clearly wrong. When we look at conflict of interest, it is obvious. All MPs know you should not be involved in a decision that directly enriches your friends or your family. You should recuse yourself, step back from those decisions. The fact that the Prime Minister and it looks like also the Finance Minister didn't do something so obvious is a flagrant violation of that really basic principle that government should be there to benefit people, not to benefit the close friends and families of those in power.
Should the Prime Minister resign?
Our focus right now is the fact that this goes beyond just the Prime Minister. It wouldn't be enough to just target the Prime Minister when we know that there is clear evidence that links the Finance Minister. There's clear evidence that also links the Chief of Staff of the Liberal government. So the connections here are very clear that this is not just a matter of one person, that this is the Liberal government that is at question in terms of their working for their close friends instead of working for Canadians. So we want to get to the truth. We want to get to the bottom of this. That's our focus. And then once we get all the evidence, there may need to be some additional steps taken then.
So multiple resignations is what you're looking at.
Well, what we're looking at right now is that we want to get to the truth. that this is not just about one prime minister. The evidence suggests that it's beyond just the prime minister. It also includes the finance minister and other members of the Liberal government. So we need to know the truth. We need to know who's exactly involved. And really, Canadians ought to know this. Government should be there to benefit people, should be there to work in the interests of people. We've been fighting for people, and it looks like that Prime Minister Trudeau and the Liberal government behind closed doors have been working to give millions of dollars to their close friends. And Fairchild, any questions you might have? Okay. Thank you so much. That's a wrap. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you all.